Okay guys, it's Wednesday night, just doing a quick update. One, I got the wiper transmission done. I took it apart as much as would come apart. Cleaned out all the bushings, which are brass, bronze, whatever they are. I would assume bronze, which is self-lubricating. But I did clean them, cleaned everything up. Okay, so this bad boy's ready to go in. I want to see if I can replace these nuts. These nuts are steel and they're chrome, and I guess they're acceptable. I'd like to see if I can find something nicer, see if they match up with something like GM, because if they do, then I'm sure everybody reproduces them. Everything's turning mint. Okay, got another bag of the screws, so we can continue on there. And we got the two headlight springs, so we can put the buckets on. And actually, hold on. And actually, I cleaned the screws for the adjusters. Now these I cleaned. These are regular steel. I'm assuming that was regular steel. I don't have a magnet. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Those I cleaned. But what I'll do is, let's put them over here. I will hit them with this. Matte clear. You hit them with matte clear, they don't rust, and they look identical to that, and they'll stay like that for a long time. So I ordered another set of these used, but they're supposed to be unbent and unwhatevered. This one's still good. Could use a little straightening on the bottom of the two tabs, but it's still good. This one's actually still good, but I did do a repair on it a long time ago. I think I only repaired one side of it, but I put a screw in both of them, and the heads are kind of small. Definitely usable, but I got myself another set. They're on their way. Still waiting for the accelerator cable. But I think tomorrow, when I get home from work, I'm going to come out here. I'll put the tins on, make sure we're good with the springs, even though they seem to match up, and get those in there. And that'll probably be it. Tomorrow's a model club meeting. We're going to be opening up a second channel, okay, for anybody that's interested. It's not going to be car related. It's going to be do-it-yourself related projects. They're going to be a little nicer than the videos I do now. I'll word it like that. Nothing stupid high-tech. Easy to follow, but things like patching a hole in sheetrock, what to do, what not to do, and the whole procedure in one video. Done. And then moving on. I got a bunch of things to do, and I thought about it, and I said, why don't I just open up a second channel and do that? So when it opens, I'll tell you guys, and if anybody wants to switch over to watch it, you know, maybe there's something you can learn, or maybe something you can teach me. I'm getting back to the days of general contracting and finishing contracting and stuff like that. But it'll just be general stuff, like a project, like I said, fixing a hole in the wall, sealing the driveway, painting, whatever it's going to be. So nothing really car related. And if I do something car related, like I said, it's going to be a one video deal. I'll edit it down to one video, all information. It won't be like gabbing like we're doing now. It's going to be different. So, maybe it'll help some people, maybe it won't. So, when I get it set up, I'll let you guys know. With that, like I said, I'm not going to mount this in the car until I check into the situation for the nuts. If they do cross-reference to a GM nut, I got a GM restoration shop about 10 minutes from here. Then I can just go pick the two nuts up. These are chrome. I don't know if they come in stainless. There's a little washer underneath. Now, can I clean them, buff them, put a little clear on them? Absolutely. Junior seems to be good at doing stuff like that, and having great results with it. And it looks just like chrome when it's done again. But we'll see. Like I said, I only want to put these in the car once. So we got to look around, see if it's going to affect anything to do with me buffing the car. If it is, we'll hold off on it. But I got the transmission done. That's all that matters. So we got stuff here to just keep moving forward. We are going to be bouncing around on this car. We're going to be starting the wiring next, but we're also going to be looking into the front bumper, believe it or not. Junior's in a class right now that's just pure fabrication. He's in welding classes, but he's in a pure fabrication class. And I would like to put the bumper on the front of the car and modify it. And if that's the case, I could do all the stuff here, or we could do all the stuff here, and he could just bring it there and make that his project. So he has full access to a plasma cutter, chop boxes. He could take it back together. We can get rid of all the chrome. We could just do anything we want to do. Narrow the bumper, section the bumper, put holes in the bumper, set the bumper back. And it might be something interesting for him. So that might be a project that's going on while we're doing everything else. But and to answer everybody's question, well, it wasn't everybody's question, it was my question. What's the deal with the harness? The harness takes clips, I'm sure. I'll find them in here. Now that I know what they are, I could not find a picture, nor did anybody send me a picture. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye going through early videos, because every picture I snapped wasn't in there. The valance comes up and angles in, so now we're going to take a side shot of it. My thumb is where the radiator is, but there's an air gap, and there's a clip that hooks around the valance, and the clip is S-shaped, and then the wire hooks in it. So basically the harness comes out, gets hooked to the valance with a series of those clips, and then continues back on the other side. Those holes that are on the top, I don't know if this car ever had it, but I did notice on a Hornet. Now bear in mind, this is a Hornet. This is the same stamping from 1970. There was a rubber deflector that went there, so I guess when the air comes in, instead of it going up over the radiator support, it forces it down to the radiator. I could swear it was never on this car since I've owned it, but I will look. I have the original sales brochures for these cars, see if it's required on this car. So the harness does not go up there, the harness goes on the bottom. That's why I never remember it, because if you put it there and put the bumper on the car, it's nowhere to be seen. And remember, this is 78, 1 year only front, and the only Concord with chrome bumpers. 79 gets an aluminum bumper with rubber end caps, front and rear. 79 gets a chrome bumper. So, like I said, parts for this car are pretty unique, to say the least. And I'm not exactly going to say we kept this car stock. So and that's how you get a square peg in a round hole. They're in. I think they look good. Like I said, I'm not going to use those trim rings and then take them back apart. Oh, we got the plug in the way. Let's get rid of the plug. They're going to go like that. Real oddball stuff. Yeah, we still haven't put the springs to hold the hood up yet. We're working on it. I went to the store again and didn't see what size these pins are. We're going to measure these pins right now. So next time I go, I say they're ½ inch. Make it simple. I say they're ½ inch. So we need something with an inside diameter of ½ inch. So that means we'll take the micrometers.